Back everybody to my Mount Blair Bannerlord 2 playthrough. As you can see, we're basically where we left off last time. I did say I was going to siege Shannara, I'm pretty sure. But as we remember, we almost have 50,000 strength. Azarai at the very last kingdom. There's nobody else left. And in between episodes, while I was sieging Sanala, what happened is we won a few sieges. After the siege, I will update you on them. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get the Azarai done in this episode, or if we're going to have another episode. So obviously we can see here, but Sanal has nothing to defend them. They have no walls, no catapults, no ballistas. They just have a 700-man garrison against a massive army, and we should just be able to crush them here. And if we can crush them, this will be pretty nice, because they have, I think, 6 towns and 3 castles left. The Azarai, I'm meaning. And obviously, if we take that land, that's going to be very nice for us. And even taking 1 town, that's a lot of their towns taken. That's 1 out of their 6 towns taken, which is pretty nice. And especially considering they're not going to really be able to counter siege us. If they actually manage to pull off a counter siege against a town, I'll actually be impressed, because we have almost, I think, probably like 30,000 men on the field, defending against probably like 3,000, 4,000. So we shouldn't lose this. But obviously, I can hopefully take these walls quite nicely, with minimal losses as well. But it doesn't really matter if we take too many losses. We could take 7-1 and still be winning. I am taking a lot of damage there. I don't know where the archers are that are shooting me. Oh, I see where the archers are. I need to get out of the walls here, otherwise I'm going to take a lot of unnecessary damage. These guys are walking in line formation, but they're still taking forever. I might be able to get some sneaky shots on this guy. No, I missed. How am I missing these? Oh, I actually can get a shot on him. This is actually quite a nice angle. I'm going to charge them in.
Charge!
Oh, there's infantry. Why is there infantrymen there? Oh, I thought the AI were glitching, and I was charging and they were going through the wall, but no. There's a group of infantry that were there. Hopefully these guys stop thinking of going through the other breach. I'm actually going to deal with those guys so they stop running at them. Because that could cost us some men. Yeah, the amount of men they're pulling off this way, we can't actually afford it. Because if we pull that many men off, we're going to lose some men. Which is obviously not going to be good at all. I'm going to get our archers in here as well. We've got a lot of the men in the walls. It's the fact of some of the men are being annoying and trying to not enter the wall that we fully have cleared and can just walk through, and try and fight through the other side of the wall, which we haven't. Yeah, I don't know what the men are doing, but they're just going to have to charge here. There's not really much we can do besides charge. But this isn't going too bad. Well, actually, it's going really nicely, considering we outnumber them. Having 55 kills to 5 kills is really good. I'm going to remove this problem before... Oh, I actually jumped off. I was going to say I was about to shoot with the ball, because if I die, I know the AI won't deal with her. I knew for a fact, if she just stood up there, the AI would not deal with her at all. They wouldn't get like archers lined up to shoot her or whatever. So I was going to kill her, but then she just fell off the wall. They still have 90 men, which it doesn't look like. Oh, now it looks like they have 90 men. I'm probably going to go down here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get away from all these archers unless I stay really close to them. And they try and hit me with a sword instead of arrows. I think I'm going to lose that Capra. Yeah. I don't know if he died. I think he might have died instead of just wounded. We are taking this wall. We're taking this side of the wall. Or I'll actually just say this side of the town, considering the wall is cracked, so it's not really the wall. But we're taking this side of the town very nicely. Yeah, and I think that's the GG. And after taking a massive town like Sinala, that's going to be very nice. Hopefully they're retreating and not glitched. Yeah, they were retreating good. But it looks like... Yeah, this isn't the Azarian only campaign, so I can actually hire these guys. I'm going to actually hire all of them, and I can dump 2 men into the garrison. Yeah, so taking Sinala is pretty good, and that's going to set them back a lot. Yeah, I'm going to pillage. That's only with the king, so I don't mind losing relation with their king. And they've put way too many men in the garrison here. Yeah, so I'm going to be back once we've organised all the men, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and it took a while, actually, and Ukabao is getting defended by almost 3,000 men. We've also took Enabalig and we took Barel. So those are the 3 fiefs we took. I couldn't remember exactly what they were. Oh, he's going to siege there. I was going to siege there. I'm going to head there anyway because I'm pretty sure there's a clan there. But Sinala can go to somebody. I don't know who to give it to. I think it's worth giving it to him and not wasting my influence. Even I do have 10,000. I don't really mind who that goes to, so I might as well give it to him. And if they siege that, I could have done with helping that force. If they siege that, I can maybe siege Likeness. That would take 2 towns off them. Very fast. They're also sieging, it did say Medi, so I don't know if they're actually going to do that. I'm going to head here just in case. Because I could still do with finding clans and stuff. Because obviously he's late in the campaign and there might not be clans to join us, but getting 1 clan could speed us up a lot in sieging stuff. Yeah, if he's in there, I'm not going to find him because they've sieged. But they're sieging that. I don't know if all the armies are going to just back that. Ooh, that's actually quite good. I'm going to check how much defended that is. But I don't see it being too heavily defended. Yeah, 500. They can take 500. It doesn't matter about that, so I'm just going to randomly do that. Yeah, it doesn't matter about 500. They can win that, and I don't think that's too heavily defended. Yeah, that's not too heavily defended that they can't siege that with 2 armies. So this should be pretty good here. I think I'm going to skip to once we're ready siege Likeness, but Medi and Khazari are getting sieged. So I'll see you once I'm ready to lead the assault on Likeness, or if I found a clan to join me, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and I'm ready to launch the assault here, and also I think they launched the assault on Khazari. I think they did, and Medi hasn't got launched yet, but we're going to launch the assault here. And we're just going to see what happens. This shouldn't be too bad of a siege. Again, this should be a pretty easy siege. So, it's not really too bad. And if we take this and Quartz gets taken, Medi gets taken, that leaves them with 3 towns and 2 castles. They are sieging us at... can't remember where. It's right near the end of the Azarian land. Up at the top, near the south. There's still an Empire piece of land anyway. And we're getting sieged there, which obviously isn't amazing, because we don't want to lose it. But if we do lose it, it's not the worst, because it's not going to be too heavily defended, because they don't really have the men to defend it with. So it's really not going to be too bad if they do manage to take that. And obviously we can just go all through this wall. I think it's just worth absolutely rushing through the wall here. Because if we just take our time with the wall here, then we're going to end up waiting while they get reinforcements and stuff. Because they'll figure out, because normally what happens is they'll split it equally or whatever. And then figure out they're on one side and then completely, you know, put the majority of the units on one side. I'm getting absolutely smacked up here. I need to get out of the way. Because obviously I don't want to die here. It's not the worst if I do die, but it's definitely not the best. Yeah, I've got 3 kills, and these two-handed axes are really dangerous for me. The majority of the times I die is the two-handed weapons because they do so much damage. And I just expect them to do, like, one-handed weapon damage, even though I know they won't. Oh, I'm getting shot. We're about to already destroy their full formation here. Yeah, I'm about to go down if I don't get out the way. Yes, I am going to get out the way. Hopefully I don't get shot here. I don't see anybody who could shoot me, really, apart from the... I say that literally as the guy I was about to say is probably the only guy who can shoot me. Shoots at me. Oh, that's actually a nice shot. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of damage. Oh, I actually managed to kill the guy from that range. This is pretty good. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if it's this episode or the next is going to be when the campaign finishes, but what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to focus up on the Azara only, so not do a second campaign. Finish off the Azara Unknown campaign. And once we've done that, then I'm going to start 2 brand new series. Obviously, you can see what the 2 brand new series is when we're done, but I'm definitely going to start 2 brand new series. But I think it's worth just finishing both of these series off at the same time, so we can start the next 2 series at the same time. I might go down here, but it's not going to be the worst if I do, because I've lived through a lot of this battle and dealt a lot of damage. Yeah, I managed to get 18 kills here. Nothing's really happening until we manage to get behind them. If we can manage to take the stairs, that would be really good. Oh, yeah, we took the stairs. This is what I'm saying. If we took the stairs, then we can finish them a lot faster. Yeah, they've just been crushed here. They did get reinforcements here of more men. I did kind of expect them to do that. Yeah, they basically done for now. Yeah, so that's obviously pretty good. I'm probably going to have to organise the garrison again. But this is very, very good. As long as it's not glitched. Then, yeah, that's very good. We've just took another town off them. They're probably about to lose another town and another castle. And that's very good. That's very, very good. Yeah, so we can pillage here. It's obviously not going to be amazing for our relation, but... yeah, we're losing Lavenia. Yeah, so we've got 4 towns and 3 castles to siege. But 1 town and 1 castle is currently getting siege. So 3 towns and 2 castles. I'm going to organise the garrison. I'll probably be back once something gets sieged. So, or completely sieged. So I'll see you then. Right, so we're back. And basically what just happened there is, 1, we've got a vote. 2, one of the Kuzak clans just died. Oh. I didn't actually know that they would even give it to people like that. I mean, like, she has all castle. So I didn't know she was even up for the vote. That garrison's definitely too heavily... oh, it's actually not heavily defended. Yeah, I think all of the Valandian... well, I guess they're not Valandian, but they kind of are at the same time. All of the clans anywhere, I think, are dying out now. That was in the Valandian kingdom when we destroyed it. So that's not too bad. We can siege Azkar, and hopefully this will go pretty well. We just found Iltar, which if we can manage to catch Iltar here, and also we did just take Quasari, I don't know. I'm gonna actually give it to him. That's 170 influence to give it to Baroque. Yeah, so this is going pretty well. And we've just given 2 towns to some old lords. If he can get caught here, that would be very nice. If somebody could catch him. Right, so we're back, as you can see, and sadly, She took him prisoner and went into there, so we couldn't actually manage to get her. So that's obviously a bit annoying, but they lost Lavinia as well. They lost the Lavinia siege, which means they still have 3 towns and 3 castles, and Medi's about to go down. So this is going pretty well here. And obviously, with them losing Medi, right now, this episode, they've lost 3 towns and almost 4 castles. Obviously, you didn't see those 3 because that was while I was sieging Sinaloa. But basically, they've lost 3 towns and 4 castles in 1 episode so far. So this is going very well. Yeah, we just took that. That's exactly what I was waiting for here. But they've got 2 towns and 2 castles left. And then obviously Azkar, but I'm going to siege Azkar. Ooh, Azkar's actually really heavily defended here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to siege that without reinforcements here. Oh, actually, that's very nice reinforcements. That's very, very nice reinforcements. And we could do with dumping out some of the weaker lords here. Maybe 3. Yeah, I think I'm going to dump out 3 of the weak lords. Yeah, that's not too bad. They can all go off and do their own thing. And Medi is going to Kanju. Yeah, I'm going to actually give it to Kanju this time. Because obviously we've overruled Kanju getting stuff quite a few times. So it's not amazing. But they're already down to 4,000 power. They're not doing too good at all. And Medi's just been taken. I don't know what those 2 armies are going to do. Is there more armies though? No, there's just those 2. I'm going to actually disband both of them. Disband both of them and hope that they create a bigger army. And we're going to siege Azkar. So I'll be back once we're ready to siege Azkar. So see you then. Right, so we're back, as you can see. And we're ready to go on the walls here. And they've just pushed my ladder down. Yeah, but we can get off the walls really quick here. Or at least we should be able to here. And we've got both ladders. We've got a battering ram. They don't have any siege engines. They do have both their walls. We have a battering ram and 2 ladders. But I decided to abandon 1 ladder. Well, 1 set of ladders, should I say. And just go up on 1 side. Because that's going to be the better option here. And by going up on 1 side, it should just make it easier to take the wall. I might take a lot of damage here. But hopefully I don't go down. They're actually running off the wall from, I think, about maybe 6 men. But they're still running off the wall, which is very, very good for us. Yeah, I thought that was Kanju with the rich shield, because that shield's like 10,000 or something like that, so I didn't think any random troop would be running around with the 10,000 shield. And we're starting to get a lot of men on the walls here, which is obviously quite good for us. Plus, we've got a battering ram formation. Which actually, I've just realised, this is the same design as it was before in one of our other sieges, which I said about was a slightly dumb design, because you can just run up the walls. Because there's a staircase down here, which means the battering ram is basically the most OP thing for this siege without even knowing it. Because they've got 2 walls, but the second wall you can just walk through. The second wall is just completely useless. The first wall is useful, the second one's useless. I'm gonna actually take command of them now. And now we can just charge everybody, and I think I'm gonna retreat the archers here, because there's no point taking unnecessary casualties here on the archers. Well, this battering ram formation can literally just run through the gate, and we don't even need to break the rest of it. We can just walk up the rest of the walls. Oh, that was a nice shot. Yeah, they can just run through. And we don't need to break the walls or anything. And that's not even the battering ram part either. That's where the infantry would have to break it. But they don't, because they can just walk up the side of the wall. Yeah. I opened 1 gate and we've got an extra 40 men through. Instantly. Whoever designed this castle probably should change it, but I'm not complaining considering it's quite an easy castle. It's going to be, actually, it would be very, very, very hard to defend, because if you lose even 1 side of the wall, your entire town's done for. It doesn't matter about a battering ram, you lose 1 side of the wall and you're done, because they open the gate and it's not like you can really re-shut the gate. Amazingly. Yeah, so we're absolutely dominating here. Obviously, this is another town they're about to lose. And they've got 2 towns and 2 castles. I didn't see any army get created while I was sieging. So I don't know if there is going to be one, or if I'm going to have to disband my army and recreate my army. I don't know whether I'll have to do that or not. Because obviously I've got a lot of powerful lords, and the lords tend to create bigger armies than their little vassals in the clan. Because obviously they have a bigger party size and they can spend more of their influence. So, and I have a lot of the lords. So it might be that I need to just disband my army and then recreate an army with good size or whatever. I don't know, but we can destroy them anyway, and we're getting a lot of damage off on these right here. We're getting a lot of damage off on these right. Yeah, we should be able to crush them here, and if we can, that will be very nice. Oh, I'm getting a lot of damage taken here. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of damage taken. I might go down here. I probably will. Yeah, I went down. But obviously we can still take the walls and stuff. That guy got absolutely butchered. Now that we're getting now that we got a bigger group of infantry pushing in, then that's when they get finished. They just have a line of archers here that aren't shooting. Oh, that's because that's their own men, actually. I was thinking, why are they not shooting that formation? But that's their own men. Yeah, there's ladders there. This is where we went to come up on the wall. That cataphract's probably going to die. Yeah, he went down, sadly. Doesn't look like we're actually going up this side of the wall. Unless that's our reinforcements. Yeah, actually, I think either we're exiting the gate, which would be dumb, or we got a bit of reinforcements. The archers are retreating back here, but we're crushing that formation here. Yeah, we got behind them, and there's just nothing they can do, really. Yeah, and now they're archers. We're just going to crush down on their archers here. And that's their only exit. Yeah, they can't run here. They're done. And that's obviously quite big. There's one guy left. I'm assuming he's retreating back to keep. I would assume so. I would assume that that's probably him. Yeah. So we've just took that with pretty little losses. We took 35 men for a town. And at this point, 35 men's not really anything to worry about. It's really not anything to worry about. We can obviously pillage. That's not going to be good for my relation, but it is going to be good for everything else. And there's a lot more men in the garrison again that I'm going to have to organise. So I'll be back once we finish organising, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're back, we finished organising stuff, and this is going to go to Vethelios, which is not too bad. I think I'd prefer him over the other 2 lords, but that's pretty nice. We managed to take another town, and now they have 2 towns and 2 castles left. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually finish them in this episode. If we don't get moving here, we won't. Because we've got 2 towns and 2 castles left to siege. And I don't know if anybody knows, but actually with me posting, I can't post over hour videos on PlayStation. So if this video gets over an hour, then I can't actually post it. So we're just going to have to try and crush them. Otherwise, we will have to make another episode. Which I don't mind, but we'll just see what we can do. We do have enough influence to create multiple armies, it's just they're not. I'm going to actually disband him out of the army and hope he creates an army himself. Yeah, because I have a lot of lords here. I have a lot of lords. That castle's got 500, but it's only meant to have 400. I'm going to actually... Wait, Quan Yin. I'm pretty sure he's a lord.
Well, if it...
Yeah, he is. So we might actually be able to hire somebody this episode. I'll be back once we're actually talking to him, so I'll see you then. Right, so he is willing to join us here. And it's got 90% success. Yes, that's pretty good. If he joins us, this is actually quite big. Oh, 90% success failed. Yeah, this isn't looking good, actually. Oh, good, he joined us. So that's pretty good. I've got 4 mil, so I doubt he's going to be too expensive. He might be like 1.4 mil or 2 mil, maybe. Yeah, 1.5 mil. We can still hire a few clans. But that's pretty good. We've just got reinforcements and weakened them. That's definitely good. And obviously, that's 100 men that somebody can hire to their army, which is also going to be good. Yeah, that's maybe not too much men, but it is at least 100. Well, I can see actually. Yeah, that's 100, and then there's another party. So there's actually quite a few men here. Ooh. That's another lord. Yeah, that's another lord. Actually, I'm going to disband my army. If he doesn't run into Kubar, then I will disband my army because I need to talk to him. Yeah, we should be able to talk to him here. Unless he runs out of the side. Oh, good, he's actually ran back in the fief. That's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure he's mainly one of the only other lords that will join us. Yeah, so I'll be back once we're ready to talk to him, so I'll see you then. Right, so he is actually willing to join us. He has 90% success, which is a double success, which is very, very nice. Yes, he's going to join us here. So that's 2 lords from the Azari. Obviously, it's not massive for us, but it is quite good. Obviously, that's quite expensive as well. But taking 2 kingdoms out of the Azari, and that's getting siege, which is pretty good. I'm going to head to Razil, and I'm actually going to disband this army, considering it's just slowing me down. I'm going to head to Razil and hopefully find some more lords. So I'll see you then. Back, and as you can see, we're ready at Razil with 1,900 men. They've got, I think, 1,000 defenders. No, they've got 950. Kubar's getting sieged by 3 armies. They have, I think, about 1,000 men in total. I mean, not 1,000 men in total, like almost 3,000 men in total. And they are winning. I'm pretty sure they starved some of them out, but there's 361 defenders against almost 3,000. There's no way we're losing that. And then we can siege Razil, but there is, in this town, Talas. If Talos joins us, that would be quite nice. If he doesn't, obviously that's not the end of the world, but it's not the best either. No, he's not going to join us. I don't know if any of them will be willing to join us anymore, but we will besiege this town, and I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault, so I'll see you then. Right, so we're not ready to launch the assault yet, but we are back because there's a Kubar siege here. And they're giving it to him, which is pretty nice, but at the same time, Wusar has no land. But I think it's better to give him a town than to spend my influence, so we're not going to, but I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault. I don't know what they're doing. They might be sieging the final fief, they might be reinforcing me, or they might just not have a clue. But I'll be back once we're ready to launch the assault, so I'll see you then. Right, so as you can see, we're back, and they did back us, which means we have 9-to-1 odds, basically, which is obviously massive odds. There's barely any chance we lose this siege. And then they've got 1 castle left, and then this campaign is done. They're completely, every kingdom's destroyed, and we're in an amazing, amazing place here. And obviously with the kingdom destruction feature, it's not like there's going to be a bunch of little clans running about and attacking us, because they can't. So it is completely and utterly done, though we know the kingdom's left, and this is going to be amazing. Obviously we could do with winning the siege. I don't think we can lose the siege, if I'm being truthful here. I don't know if we can, because we outnumber them that much. It just seems a bit crazy
Archers on my command!
that there's a possibility we could lose this, so I don't think we can. We do outnumber them a lot. We outnumber them 3-to-1 in the battle, but we outnumber them 9-to-1 outside of this individual battle. And obviously, they do have some elite men, because obviously it's their last fief and they want to keep it defended. But at the same time, they are losing money because this is their last fief. They don't really have much money. So it's obviously pretty good here. And I'm taking a lot of damage. I could actually do with getting out of here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I might just be able to. Oh, I got hit with a javelin to the head. That was my own fault, to be honest. I probably should have run. I was attempting to run down here. I was going to wait down here until my infantry lines broke them, but I went down very, very fast there. And obviously that's not amazing, but it did serve its job because I broke 7 of their men, which just let us get through the walls a lot easier. We're absolutely crushing them here, though. We've got we've got more than 10-1 kills. And we're absolutely crushing them, taking barely any casualties in the siege. This is massive. We took barely any casualties to finish one of their last fiefs. This is their second last fief. And we crushed it. They've got 1 fief left, and I don't think I'm going to siege their last fief. I think I'm just going to gather a massive, massive army. But I'll be back once we're ready to siege. I'm just going to leave this with whatever men they put in. I really can't be bothered organising. I'll be back once we're ready to siege the last settlement, so I'll see you then. Yeah, I thought it was going to go to Wusar. Right, so we're back, and as you can see, this is the final fief of the Azarai, and obviously the Azarai is the final kingdom. I'm going to double check. Yes, that says 1. Yeah. So this is the final fief, and I think I'm just going to send troops considering how much we outnumber them. We outnumber them over 10-1 in such a big siege. We didn't even take that many losses. And that's absolutely massive to finish off the campaign here. And obviously we're going to get a bunch of war declarations here. Yeah. Because obviously we just destroyed the final kingdom, and the Azarai are no more. There's nobody else left on the map. And it's just us, so I'm going to wait for this vote. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the vote, obviously. But that is obviously the end of the campaign. Yeah, and Senala is the final fief that goes to him. So obviously this campaign is done. This was obviously the normal campaign, not the challenge campaign. And there's no war or peace or anything. And it's just, we own the full map. And this is massive, and now everybody can just cut down the garrisons and stuff. I don't know if they will, but everybody could literally just chop the garrisons to 0 and make riches. So obviously that's quite good. And obviously this campaign's done now. But now, like I said, I'm going to focus on the Azarai only campaign. Trying to tie up the Azarai only campaign to a finish here, and once we get that done, I'm going to start 2 brand new campaigns. But like I said, this is where we're going to end off this campaign, and it's been a pretty fun campaign. And like I said, this is the last episode because we've destroyed every kingdom. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more. I really hope you enjoyed the series because I really enjoyed making this series. And I'll see you in the Azarai only series. So see you then. Peace.